quite a while, I did not own any Disney Loungefly backpacks. It wasn't because I didn't like the bags, it's just that they are incredibly expensive. But I do now own a non-zero number of Loungefly Disney Parks backpacks, these 3 here total. So I kind of wanted to give these thoughts on, are these bags worth it at the prices they're sold at? And then I also wanted to talk about and share the tips for how I got these bags for really good sale deals via Shop Disney. Now, Loungefly releases tons of these mini backpacks, not just for Disney things, but they have been releasing tons of Disney backpacks. Some, like the ones I'm talking about today, which are Disney Parks exclusive, and other ones that you can get at Box Lunch and Hot Topic. Now, there are some other videos out there that talk about ways to save getting these bags at Box Lunch and Hot Topic. And it's much easier to get the Box Lunch bags on sale than the Disney Parks bags because Box Lunch super regularly just has sales on everything. And then they also offer Box Lunch money throughout the year where if you spend a certain amount, you get a certain amount back. And so people will combine that with already existing discounts and get them for very cheap. But the Box Lunch money is dependent on you already spending a lot of money at Box Lunch, which is not really something that I do. So I kind of look for things that are based on pure discounts. So the 3 bags that I do have, I first got the Mickey Mouse Halloween Disney Parks Loungefly backpack. This bag retailed for $80 and I got it for around $45. Then I got this Disney Parks Attraction Icon backpack to match the Loungefly designer set of ears. This backpack normally retails for $75 and I got it for about $40. And then just this week, I got this Mickey Mouse Santa Disney Parks backpack, which originally retailed for $90 and I got it for $39. However, the retail price of this on Shop Disney has actually just recently been lowered to $75. So the retail prices of most of these bags in the Disney parks is between $75 to $90, which is very, very expensive when you consider that's kind of getting close to the cost of like a one-day ticket in the park. These bags don't necessarily have other features that may make them more expensive, like they're not made of actual leather. The ones in the parks aren't per se like limited release items or more exclusive items, say like Dooney and Burke's are. So it's like, gosh, why do these have such a high retail price? But these bags seem to be super popular. And when I was in Disneyland this summer, I saw tons of these people using these as their park bags. In terms of functionality, I think these backpacks are decent. I did specifically get this bag to use in place of like a purse for every day. I mainly like it for the aesthetics and the pattern, but there's a lot of functionality I wish it did have. So these are mini backpacks, meaning they are quite small. And I find for me kind of using every day as a purse works out fine, but I just don't know if these are big enough for me to really be able to use as a parks bag. Here's just an example of something I have used as a parks bag before and I really like. This is also a mini backpack, but you can see how much larger it is, and this is from Vera Bradley. The Loungefly bag, it can barely fit a water bottle in it. It has very few functioning pockets, whereas the Vera Bradley bag, it's kind of what I'd call the perfect small mid-size. You can fit just enough in there. And I just kind of wish in terms of parks bags, the Loungefly mini bags were a little bit closer to this size. So this bag is a good example of the standard features on a Loungefly backpack. There's a front zipper compartment on here. You can see a little bit more of the pattern on the inside, and this can fit a decent amount of items in there. The zippers on it are actually quite chunky. The sides have kind of like these essentially useless pockets. Like, yes, you can slide a phone in there, you could slide a piece of paper in there, but typically side pockets are usually designed for water bottles, which there's no way you could fit one in this. I would never keep my phone in this because it'd be too easy to fall out or get stolen. So I think the side pockets are kind of a little useless. And then there's just one big main internal pocket. So they do always have a kind of nice patterned lining, but there's absolutely no pockets of any kind on the inside. No little pocket to slide your cell phone into, no little zipper pocket for any kind of organization. And so I much prefer when bags do have some sort of like added pockets on the inside for storage. But what I will say is that these Loungefly bags do feel like really nice, sturdy quality. Like I said, they aren't actual leather, it's just a faux leather material, but everything feels like really well built. The straps on them feel very robust and secure, so I feel like you could get a lot of use out of them. For the price point, I just really wish there was a little bit more functional pockets or internal organization to them. I do think as is in the size, they can work nice kind of as a replacement for your daily purse. And I mean, maybe if you're a local or like, you know, a Disney annual pass holder who just kind of goes to the parks a lot and it's not necessarily a vacationer where you kind of have to often bring a lot of stuff with you, then this could kind of work as a parks bag. But for me personally, I would probably like just like a little bit more room. So then I have these two really fun seasonal holiday backpacks. This I got really close to Halloween, so I couldn't get much use out of it this year, but I do plan on using this bag as my purse for the rest of the year. And these are bags that you'll see pretty much every person who wants to be like a Disney influencer or like is a Disney Instagrammer, you know, posting pictures of these cute bags at the parks. So what's particularly nice about these bags is that they are like a full extension of your outfit. They really are a big fun display in and of themselves. So there's the really cute Mickey backpack. This is not made of the same material as the previous. This is made more so out of like a faux suede. It has all of its detail stitching on there, and what's cute is that it does have the little ears and then a pumpkin topper. This does also have the zipper in the front, but it's a slightly harder to reach pocket, but it still does have a decent amount of room there. So, because it's under the flap, it's just slightly harder to access, but this has the same situation with the close to useless side pockets. And then with this one on the inside, it does have a pretty cute lining. It's quite hard to see it because it's a dark color, but it's this very cute Mickey Halloween Sweets pattern. And then lastly, there's this super extra Santa Mickey Mouse bag. This has so many awesome details to it. You have the full detailing of his little belt. He has a very fuzzy beard, his little hat, even a little tassel on it there. But because this is a full front design, you do lose the pocket that's on the front, which really is the only usable pocket on these bags aside from the main interior. So this one I feel really is just kind of an awesome showpiece. This does look larger than the other bags because this whole front of the Mickey head overhangs. So it does give a larger appearance, but it is the same dimensions as all of the standard mini backpacks. The materials are also really nice. This has a kind of velvety feel to it, and then the straps are this really fun metallic red. It does again have your tiny little side pockets on there. And then on the inside, it has this little printed snowflake fabric with some of the most subtle hidden Mickeys you'll come across. So I think these bags can make really great outfit accessories. If you don't mind showcasing your love for Disney in your day-to-day life, these are also really neat to just kind of use as purses around the holiday season. But if you were to buy these at retail, it's very expensive. I know there's definitely a lot of people who collect these Loungefly bags. They can definitely be a kind of collectible item. It's just a very steep investment if you do want them. So I think kind of like regardless of like what Disney Parks Loungefly design they released, I would never ever buy one of these at retail price. I think they are super cute. I do think that they are very well made, but I do not think that they're worth the retail. And it was my refusal to pay retail price for these Disney Parks Loungefly bags that was the reason why I didn't have any for a long time. But like once I started to see more and more Loungefly bags come out, I was kind of like, I kind of would like one for myself. And then I really started looking for how to get them at a good deal. So with seasonal bags like this, wait until they get put on sale at the end of the season. This is kind of the key for generally a lot of holiday merch, like not even Disney. You'll always get sale deals on stuff as they're trying to liquidate either like closer to or after the holidays. So like I said, this one retailed originally for $80, but on Shop Disney, it was significantly marked down. I can't remember what the actual sale price was because my purchase history grouped together the discounts that I got, but I ended up paying about $45 for this, and people were able to get this for cheaper because it did show up, I think, either at Company D for cast members or at the Character Warehouse. So you can get those on sale in person. But the way that I've been able to really stack discounts and get them for cheaper is with my Disney Visa reward card. So I have a Disney Visa card, it's through Chase, it's like any other credit card out there. You get 1% back on all purchases, which isn't too competitive. But on all purchases at your Disney store and Shop Disney, aside from limited edition merchandise, you get an additional 10% off. Plus, throughout the year, you'll get a bunch of extra holiday bonus deals. So with this bag, I waited until it was really marked down on sale on Shop Disney. Then I stacked my 10% off my Disney Visa card. And then I also waited for a day where they were offering free shipping. It's usually at least once or twice a month that they do free shipping on Shop Disney. All right, so then there's the next bag, which is the Disney Parks attraction icons, and this was one that I was eyeing for a very long time. But this one isn't a seasonal bag, so unless they're just trying to totally clear out stock or retire it, you're probably not just going to see it come up on sale. However, this was part of a very lucky, just like few hours to a day flash sale on Shop Disney. So another good tip is to actually sign up for the emails that Shop Disney will send out, because especially during this holiday season, they're running tons of sales. And so they'll send you an email if they're doing, sometimes they'll do like 4-hour flash sales, or around the holidays, they'll do kind of different savings for each day. So this bag in particular was part of like either a 1 day or just a few hours part of those flash sales, and its price was marked down. Also during that same exact time, there was a 20% off code for Disney Visa card holders. So I was able to stack the flash sale price with the 20% off price to get this $75 bag at about $40. So be on the lookout for flash sales and sign up for the emails that Shop Disney sends out, especially during the holiday season. And then finally, there was a Santa Mickey backpack that I got, and this was the best savings out of all of them so far. This backpack originally retailed for $90. They did have like in-person Black Friday sales at the World of Disney where they have this discounted, I think, to probably somewhere in the $50 or so range. But this again was part of like one of those holiday 1-day flash sales online where they really marked down the price. And then during that time frame, Disney Visa card members had an offer for $15 off their $50 purchase. This item was just above $50 at the time, so I got to save the $15, and that brought this down to $39. Now, Disney, though, has actually lowered the retail price of this to $75, so that's telling me they did not move enough of these at the $90 price. I don't know if people don't want to pay the $90 because this is something you can kind of only use this time of year. But for this one in particular, be on the lookout for the very end of this holiday season to see if it'll be marked down further, and then see if there are any Disney Visa promos that you can use and stack onto that. So to sum up, if you want to try and get some of these Disney Parks exclusive Loungefly backpacks for under retail cost, you should 1, look into signing up for a Disney Visa card. If you do regularly shop at the Disney store, it's a great way to save. Around the holidays, they do so many extra savings code for these Visa card members, so you can reap the benefits of all of the rewards, and then basically it's just a regular credit card. Then it's good to actually sign up for the email notifications that Shop Disney will send out. That'll keep you updated whenever they are offering things like free shipping, because sometimes they might only be offering free shipping for like a 4-hour span of time. Sometimes it might just be going on for a day. They'll often include any really good holiday sale deals they have going on, and I find that they don't really spam you too much. So I've gotten more good than bad from being subscribed to the email list. And then if you are looking for one of the seasonally released backpacks, do try and wait until the end of the season. Unless it's a bag that seems to actually be selling out of the parks, like they can't keep it in stock, it will likely go on sale at the end of the holiday season so that they can move it. Because obviously people aren't going to want to be wearing a Santa Mickey backpack probably in late January, early February. I know right now on Shop Disney, they do have one of the Halloween candy corn backpacks discounted. I think that retail price was $90. It seems like the sequin bags with the ears are like always $90, which is really ridiculous. I've been seeing it marked down to like about $67-ish. And for me, that is still like very expensive. But they still could potentially drop the price lower, and you can see if there are any other active discounts you can combine. So I would be really curious to know what you think about these Disney Loungefly backpacks, and specifically the ones that you find in the Disney parks. They do seem to be super popular. I do really like the designs of them. I do like the make of them, but they're just missing some of the functionality that I really would like in a bag, and especially considering the retail price that they're at. I do not think they are worth the $75 to $90 they are sold at. So I think I'm still gonna only add to my Loungefly bag collection when they're ones that I can still get like right around the $40 range. I think that's kind of the sweet spot for them, and it's much, much easier to get the bags at that price point via Box Lunch. And Box Lunch just always runs sales online, so don't ever pay retail price for something at Box Lunch. But I will say I am very excited to rock this bag for the rest of the holiday season. This was a bag that I did not at all think I could ever own because it was selling at $90. But thanks to some lucky deals and savvy shopping, you can, in fact, attain your merchandise dreams. But thanks for watching!